Hi, this is Rory Singh from the PowerhouseMarketer.com. Today I'm just going to do a quick review on a system called Triple M BSC Global. Okay, before I get started with this Triple M review, I just want to let you know up front I'm not an affiliate from Triple M who's trying to sponsor, recruit you, or convince you to invest into this platform. I'm just here to do an unbiased review by a non-affiliate. Okay, if this is your first time here on my channel, or some of you are going to become maybe readers to, some of you will probably come from Google, right, and end up on my blog. Either way, if it's your first time on my channel or on my blog, I just want to let you know every single day I do reviews of companies, systems, products, etc. And I release information that can help you make money online, make money from home, information that can even save you money, time, and aggravation. If it's fire your boss and replace your income that you're after, I highly recommend that you find the subscribe button and subscribe and even click on the bell notification button. That way, every time I go live with a new piece of content, you'll be one of the first people to get access to that freshly created content. Also, if you are looking for a powerful affiliate marketing program, underneath this video, the first link in the description is my #1 recommended system. Okay. Also, the second link underneath this video will go to my blog, and it will be the blog version of the Triple M BSC review there. Okay. So let's get right into it. Review by Triple M by non-affiliate. Okay. So this platform here, Triple M, was created by a gentleman right here, Sergey Mavrodi, back in 1989. Back in 1989, and this system was considered like the grandfather of Ponzi schemes, and it launched out of Russia. In 1989, this gentleman, when he originally started the Triple M group of companies, he started out as an office furniture supplier. Okay, I don't know how the heck it turned into a Ponzi. Okay, some of you might wonder, what do I mean by Ponzi scheme? Ponzi scheme is anytime you have an income opportunity that doesn't revolve around any products and services, where it's only around like an ROI, right? Some of you guys might say, well, it's investing that we're doing here, but you may be potentially investing into a Ponzi scheme. Okay, a real investment has to be registered by the SEC or its equivalent in whatever jurisdiction, anywhere that you're operating in the world, whether that be in Russia, in China, in Canada, or in the US. Any country has a regulator, right? Even Spain has one called the CNMV for Spain. And you have to register with these regulators as a financial institution to legally offer people securities. Now, what is a security? For those of you who don't know, it's anything that involves a passive investment with the words ROI. A lot of network marketers who are marketing these type of deals want to argue the fact that crypto, right? A lot of them will say cryptocurrency investment opportunities shouldn't be governed by the SEC or any other securities regulator worldwide. But the problem with this idea is that even though network marketers are saying and claiming stuff like that, the authorities are still saying no. It's still considered a security. Okay, so they can still shut you down. And when something shuts down, well, the great majority of people can lose their seed money, lose their investment, as we keep seeing over and over and over with these type of deals. Anyways, let's get back with the Triple M history. So Sergey, he started it back in 1989. Okay. Now apparently there is a lot of information on him on Google. Very famous. Born in 1955. Unfortunately, he died on March 26, 2018. Apparently, he was waiting for a bus, and I think he had a heart attack, something like that. And he eventually ended up passing away in 2018. Okay. So I'm going to click on the Wikipedia article here, see what they have to say. They're calling Sergey, the original Triple M founder, a Russian financial fraudster, financial criminal, and previously a deputy of the state Duma. Okay, at somewhere in Russia, as the founder of the original Triple M, a scheme that defrauded millions of people around the globe. Okay. In 2007, he was convicted in Russian court for defrauding 10,000 investors out of millions of dollars. Okay, there's a Russian currency right here. He claimed he was not the beneficiary of the donations, and that he was not used to a flamboyant lifestyle. The charge of which he was later convicted was tax fraud. Okay. There were interviews after his release where he claimed Triple M Global was behind the Bitcoin price rally. That's quite interesting. That I don't know if it's true. Okay, so if we click on the Triple M company, right? I'm going to do that. See what they have to say about Triple M Global. Okay. Triple M Global, also known as MMM, in 2011 to 2012. Okay, that was the second version. The original platform came out in 1989. Biggest Ponzi is what they were calling it of the 90s. Eventually in 1994, Russian police shut it down. Right? They re-emerged. Triple M came back in 2011 and targeted most of the victims who lost money, their savings, etc., were people in countries of Africa to the tune of millions of dollars again. Okay. Now, something I found was quite interesting here, if I could find it again. There were interviews. They interviewed some of the people. Anyways, I'm going to take too long if I try and find that information for you. But what I'm going to say quickly is a lot of the people who invested in the original Triple M company back in the 90s, right, openly knew that it was a Ponzi. But what they were hoping, the investors, a great majority of them, were hoping that they could, drop their money down, like the great majority of investors nowadays in 2020. Same idea. People know what they're getting involved with, and back then in the 90s they wanted to just drop money down and hopefully withdraw ROI before Triple M actually collapsed. But the problem is it ended up getting shut down and they lost millions and millions of dollars. Okay. So nowadays, the great problem we're seeing online in this network marketing industry, I'm thinking a lot of disgruntled network marketers out there getting pissed off with Big Brother, right, with the government, getting mad with the federal bank in the US, etc., inflating the dollar and saying, screw Big Brother, screw the government, and we don't care if we don't care if it's a Ponzi. We just want to make ROI. We want to convince people. And I'm thinking that's the mindset a lot of people are going in with these type of crypto. Even some of them are Forex, revenue platforms, MLM investment platforms, etc. A lot of people openly know. When I started doing reviews on them, on these crypto type of deals, MLM investment companies, I thought the public doesn't know. But stupid me didn't know that the great majority of people out there, maybe some of you watching this video right now, don't care if it's a Ponzi or not. We just want to get our ROI before it collapses. But the problem is they keep losing money over and over and over because the great majority of them ending up in collapse. Either recruitment dies down or the authorities shut them down, and people keep losing millions and millions to the tune of billions of dollars nowadays collectively online investing into these deals. Okay, so let's get back to my blog here. I'm gonna wrap this up soon. Um, Early when he started it, Sergi started it out. He had two other partners. How they came up with Triple M now was quite interesting. Um, his brother was Vajislav. Where is the heck did it go? Russian authorities. Anyways, the three M's. It started out with Sergei Mavrodi, Vajislav Mavrodi, who was his brother, as well as another person, Olga, right? Minakova. Okay, so the three last names, MMM, that's how they created the Triple M. Okay. So they got shut down in '94 by Russian police. The twist before, I mentioned that most people knew that it was a Ponzi and they didn't care. They were just trying to beat time. Okay. Product line, they don't have any retailable products or services. The only thing an affiliate of Triple M can market is the Make Money ROI membership itself. Referral commissions, yes, they're paying out referral commissions. However, the exact amounts are not being disclosed on their website. Cost to join, free to join for network marketing professionals out there. But if you join for free, of course, you can only earn referral commissions. If you want to be fully positioned with Triple MBSC, of course, you're going to have to invest into their PAX tokens. Okay, PAX tokens is what they seem to be trying to trade off for money. Okay, so conclusion. Let me get to my quick conclusion. I don't personally. If you guys have been here before, you'll know that I don't really recommend these type of platforms. Why? Because too many red flag. I keep seeing people losing too much money over and over. I'm not telling you guys not to do it, right? And sometimes the system founders, the anonymous people behind the scenes, if you guys come, you might say, hey, this guy, I'm getting pissed off with this guy, Rory Singh. He's doing reviews on my system, telling people the red flags and such. But a lot of my viewers, are still looking for the right one that's going to work for them. So don't feel bad if I do a review on your system. I'll probably send you some traffic. Some of my viewers are going to probably come over here now, being that this is the original gangster system back in the 90s, right? Some of them are going to come and sign up. So the red flags, let me discuss the red flags, why I don't recommend these type of systems. We don't know who's behind this, right? They're not saying. Don't know. So it's anonymous ownership here. But I'm thinking, who in the right mind would send people, right? Send money to people they didn't even know, offline in the real world. In the real world, I can't even speak properly. I'm so excited here with this review. In the real world, would you send money to anyone you didn't know, right? My next door neighbor, he's a senior citizen. Sometimes some of the things he does, I don't know. It was a guy, quick story. It ties right into your success here, right, with ROI. Two guys showed up at his house. He wanted his house painted. They said we needed a down payment, right? And he gave it to them. Never met him before. He's like, what are your names? Moan K. Moan K took my next door neighbor, who's a senior citizen, took his $1,000, and he never came back to paint the guy's house. But most people in the right mind would not give money to Moan K. Would you give money if two guys showed up to your house to paint your house, right? Give them $1,000, right? Give Moan, and if you ask them, who the hell are you? Moan K, right? Would you give it to them if you don't know who the hell they are? Most likely, you guys are too smart for doing that, right? Most of you wouldn't do that, right? But online here, we've seen some crazy activities that are happening. People are doing weird things nowadays here, especially online. So people in the right mind would never do that. Send money in the brick and mortar world to people you don't know, but online, every single day, it happens, right? People do that. Send money to anonymous people, but to me, that's a red flag right there. Anonymous ownership. Now, the second red flag here would be the history of Triple M, right? They're calling it the grandfather, the big daddy of Ponzi schemes where so many people lost money, right? But as I said, some of my viewers are gonna come over here and most likely maybe either promote this deal, since maybe it sounds cool, original gangster, right? And sign up, right? And to me, anyways, personally, I'm thinking, even though some people are gonna do that, right? Because it might sound cool. Um, I'm thinking that that is a red flag, since the original system that came out, Triple M, back in 1989, people lost millions of dollars, and then they came out in 2011. A whole bunch of African people lost millions of dollars, their savings, etc. And now it's back, came back last year in 2019. I'm guessing it's going to happen again. Okay, but that's not going to stop. That's not going to stop people from investing into the third red flag, which would be the PAX tokens themselves. To me personally, whenever I see an MLM company launching their own digital currencies, it's like digital monopoly money, right? And I even wrote it here. Need I say more? Another thing before I go, chemicals are released. You ever heard of shiny object syndrome? Shiny object syndrome. It's like crazy online, right? When people join a new deal, a lot of them, most people, whether they make money or not, get so excited. There's chemistry going off in the brain. Endorphins are released and they're on like cloud nine, right? Most people, yes, they claim they care if they make money or they're entrepreneurs, etc. But I'm thinking that there's a lot of maybe even gambling type of mindset out there, and people just get a high off of getting into these kind of deals. And some people are even going to say, hey, it's the original gangster. I don't care what this guy Rory Singh says. That's me, right? I'm going to join this thing. I'm going to promote it. And I'm going to get everybody in on it. And I'm going to get rich, right? And what happens is eventually, unfortunately, most people end up losing money. Lastly, before I go, if you're a network marketer out there and you probably heard, let's forget about Triple M and cryptos for a second. Let me just say something quickly. A lot of you guys are preaching stuff, even on Facebook, I see it, right? Quotes every single day. I see people saying stuff like, I'm not building my employer's dream anymore. I'm going to build my own dream. When I show up at my job, I'm building my employer's dream. My employer's dream. I'm not building my dream, right? But if you go and you join some scheme, right, by anonymous people and you lose money, you're still not building your dream. You'd be building the anonymous people who are getting rich off of gambling mindset. Hopefully you follow me here. So if you want to build your own dream, right, have you ever seen marketers online marketing 10 different deals, and every single thing that they touch turns to gold, right? There's some marketers, you probably know their names, right? Why is that? Why is that happening? How is that even happening? That happens because of something that we call influence, right? Influence. Even Sergi here had a lot of, it still does, right? Even though he's passed on, he's still got a lot. They still put him on here, and some people are just going to join. A lot of Russian people are going to join just because his picture is there. That's why his picture is there. But even he has influence, right? And he's no longer with us. Still has influence, right? So other marketers that you might be seeing, Powerhouse, heavy hitting marketers online. Everything, they've got the Midas touch, right? But how did they get there? They got there. They're not doing this now. But how did they get to the point of credibility, right? They earned it every single day. They showed up. They kept giving value. They created following. They had people following them. They got people to like them, got people to trust them, got people to know them. Every single time you show up, you give value every single day. And value, what is value? Value is information that can help other people make money. If people want to make money online and you keep showing up every single day and you're giving them information that can help them, after a while, they just can't help themselves. They just won't be able to, they'll start seeing you differently. After a while, they're going to start seeing you as a person of authority, a person of influence, a person of credibility, right? An expert, if you will. Okay, but you can't do what the great majority of people who are trying to do on Facebook. A lot of people are trying to wing it. What you need to do is learn from influencers how to become an influencer. You need the knowledge to get the experience, to get what we call is results. Results is you making money online. The reason I don't market these type of deals, I could market them and make a lot of money for myself, right? But if I keep putting people into these type of deals, right? That's me here, right? That's me here. Eventually everyone's gonna say, hey, this Rory guy keeps telling us to drop money down, and we keep losing our money, right? I'm not saying that you can't make money this way while it's up and running, right? But once they collapse, we keep seeing them collapse, what happens? The great majority of investors lose money. And what happens, right? Why I don't promote them? Because everyone's going to say, hey, this guy is just bringing us into stuff where we keep losing money over and over and over, okay? Right? So that's just something to think about. That's my little nugget for the day, okay? So lastly, before I go, here's the only system that I will promote. Actually, I'll click on another lead capture page here. Are you ready to fire your boss, guys? Are you ready to fire your boss? Yes or no? You click the yes button here. Why is this my number one recommended system? Because I'm a product of the product, right? I make money. I put myself out there. I've got a couple blogs that are ranking on Google. I get traffic from it. I get traffic from forum marketing. I get traffic from YouTube. I've got traffic, targeted traffic, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And I get conversions. I get people taking out their credit cards, right? Taking out their credit cards, buying products from me that I've never met. I don't have to call. And they learn how to do all this stuff with this platform that I'm currently marketing right now. This is why it's my number one recommended system, because I invested into the system and invested into myself, right? And learned the skill sets that you, my friend, need to learn, where eventually, if you learn this stuff, you could be like those heavy hitter marketers out there and get the Midas touch and be able to live anywhere in the world that you want once you get to the point of success, okay? So lastly, before I go, if you're still looking for a powerful or a different way, or an awesome system, the first link under the video in the description, okay? So I'm just going to click off here. This concludes my Triple M global review. Again, my name is Rory Singh from thepowerhousemarketer.com. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your time. If you stuck around to the end, tomorrow I'm going to come out with something very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Keep a lookout for it, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet.